Well, hello, guess who and guess what? Well, the guess who is Robbie Susan Chandler. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator who lives in Quincy, Florida, right outside Tallahassee, Florida. I hold classes in my home. If you live in the area, I'd love for you to come over and attend. My classes are usually on Sunday afternoon, Mondays, and Tuesday noon and Tuesday evenings. So come over and join us. Now, I've already given you a sneak peek of the what because I wanted you to see it lit up. But here it is. And you think, well, that doesn't look like the picture. No, it doesn't, because it opens out to a bay window card like this. Now, it's going to be hard for me to show you how it looks with the tea light in it. I'm going to lay it there. Let's see if I can. You just can't see how nice it shines on the glimmer paper in the back, but let's see if I can go in a little bit. That might help a little bit. And let me turn the light off for a second. And that still doesn't help a whole lot, but there it is with a tea light in it. And it's really pretty in person. So let's talk about how to make this. Let me go back out a little bit. There we are. Oh, let's not go too far. Okay. Let me get this out. Let's talk about the pieces. This really is a very easy card to put together. It only involves a base and these two little pieces on the front, and then you pick out your designer paper you want to use. So let's get my name out of the way. We know who I am now. So let's start with the base. I'm going to sit this right over here. And here's our base, and it's 5.5 wide, 10 inches long. Now you're going to score it at 1 3/4, then 3 3/8, and then you come over to 6 5/8, and then 8 1/4. So let me say that again: 1 3/4, 3 3/8, 6 5/8, and 8 1/4. And then you're going to fold it in, and then back, and then in, and then back. It's the gatefold, so it looks like this. Now, in addition to that piece, you're going to need these two bracket pieces. And they're 1 1/4 by 10. And they're also scored at 1 3/4, 3 3/8, 6 5/8, and 8 1/4. And then you fold them, well, you basically are folded in the same way. But when you put them on the card, you're going to turn them over this way, so it looks like a bay window. Okay, so let's look at some more pieces, because there are a few pieces for this card, but they're not big ones. All right, I'm going to lay this here for now. All right, in the back and on these sides, I used some old black glimmer paper, and I know you guys have a stash, so I wasn't worried about you finding some, and y'all know how to get supplies. So the back piece is 3 by 5 3/8, and it goes here. And then the two side pieces for the back are 1 1/2 by 5 3/8, and they go on the sides like that. And just so happens I have one done. Here it is. Now you put your glimmer paper down first, and then your next step is the brackets, and you just glue them down so they go all the way across, even side to side, and the tops are even. So you put one at the top, and then you put one down at the bottom, just like that. All right, so let's look at that. Here we go. So see, the braces are on. Now I've already put my Merry Christmas on this one, and I'll show you what that is. I had some black glossy paper, and that little piece is 1 1/8 by 3 inches. And I just stamped a Merry Christmas I had in Versamark and heated up in gold. And isn't that really pretty, the way that gold looks on the gold embossing looks on the black glossy paper? So that's the way I did my Merry Christmas. All right, so we have these pieces on. Now let's talk about what goes here. That is paper from this set, and it's called Modern Christmas. And I used the black piece with the stars on it, and they are 1 5/8 by 5 3/8. And we're actually going to pop these on here right now real quick. And if you're wondering how to decide which way the stars go up, if you look at the back, there's some Christmas trees. And that's kind of a hint. So that helps, because there really kind of seems to be a right and wrong way, because you could cut it so that star right there is sideways. So if you cut it the wrong way, that star right there would be facing the wrong direction, in my opinion. So let's put this on. All right, now the reason you put your braces on first is because you want this piece to cover them up. Let's see how much better that looks with that covering up the braces. Okay, now we need some glue dots. And we have a piece of window sheet, and it's 3 by 4 3/8. Now here's my window sheet. I had this under it so I wouldn't lose it. So basically what I'm going to do here is pull out my glue dots. Now we tried this 2 different ways. We tried one way, putting the glue dots under here and then slipping the plastic under there, which it kind of worked and then it kind of didn't. So I think the way we found that really works the best is put your glue dots right across the top, and I'm putting 3, and then put 3. I've got some glue on there. Yeah, I'll get that off later. Hand sanitizer seems to do the job on getting sticky off of window sheets. So like I said, I'll do that in a minute. Okay, now I'm going to pop this up just a little bit because I want to slip this under here. Don't touch anything because it will stick as soon as it hits there. So you slide it under there and you straighten it up, get it just like you want it. I'm going to move it up just a little bit. All right, that seems to be pretty even. And then just mash it down. And that will stick. See, now I've got my window sheet stuck there. Just right. Perfect. Okay, I did not talk about the back. I'm going to flip it over and show it to you real quick. This is a piece of Very Vanilla 5 1/4 by 3. And I used Lemon Lolly for my star in the background and Secret Sea for my sentiment. So you can see the star up close there. And these are from an old set. The stars from Stars at Night. And I wanted something that talked about glowing and brightness. So this Brightest Glow retired set had a good sentiment that fit. Sometimes you just have to go back in your stash and find the one that matches the card, because sometimes the current ones we have don't. All right, see how that's going to fold down? Okay, let's talk about our star. Our star is actually current. It's from Ornamental Christmas Dies. And I used two pieces. I used this die for the little center here, and this one for the star. And I just cut it basically out of gold foil. And look on the back, I just put some white dimensionals. The mini dimensionals work well up on the points. Yeah, sometimes they just don't want to shed off the back, do they? And then I put a larger one right in the middle, right there. Okay, I got them all. There's one more. All right, now if you look at the star, there is kind of an up and a down, and I felt like that this was up. So I'm going to put this right in the center, right here, and a little bit of the tip will go across the two braces. Yeah, I got to get that off. That's going to drive me crazy. Anyway, all right, so there we go. Now, the ring is called the large gold hoops that we sell, and there's 10 of them in a pack. Now, here's some advice. We found out the hard way. Glue dots do not hold it. I started out with the glue dots, and every time I walked by my card, when it was sitting in the house, my ring was on the table, not on the card. So we decided to go to super glue. And basically, I got some coming out already. So basically, you just want to put a little dot above the star, a little dot below the star. Put the lid back on before it glues to something I don't want it glued to. And then just lay your hoop on it. And we found you're going to have to let it dry a bit. You would think super glue would grab instantly and it would be stick right then, but it does not. So I'm going to leave that just like that, push it over to the side, and we'll go back to the one I had made earlier. So here's our finished product. So you just sit it like that, turn on your little tea light, put it inside, and there you go. Like I said, I really like the way that the, and you can't see it there I don't think, but I like the way the tea light makes this glimmer paper in the background really shine. So here's our card, and like I said, it folds up just like that. Fits in an envelope. I'm not sure how much it's going to cost to mail it, but I guess you'll find out when you take it to the post office. So I hope you like my card. Please share my video, subscribe to my channel, and if you need a demonstrator, I'd like to be your demonstrator. I'd like to be your team leader if you'd like to be on a team. So until next time, happy crafting.